Peace Collective. My name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths, y'all. I was getting a channel message this morning, so I was like, I got to record this video for y'all. I gotta document this. And I'm basically getting that there's some truth that has to come in for this group, okay? This is one of those truths that's like, you don't really see it coming, okay? And I got a very specific message for someone that's watching this video. Like, I got that someone's mom basically lied. I don't even know if I should be telling y'all this, but it did come to me in a dream, so I would hope, I just trust what I get. I'm just like, if they telling me this, then somebody got to know. So someone's mom lied about the biological dad, okay? Your biological dad is not your real dad. Or she just lied and said that he was your biological dad, and it led to like an identity crisis of some sort. And she was like, in the dream, she told me that my dad that I thought was my dad wasn't my real dad. And I was like, what the heck? And I remember it was like I had a whole identity crisis, and it made me feel, I don't know, it made me feel like I didn't really know myself. Like, it just imagine if someone like really told y'all that, and like, you, like, I don't really know how to explain it. I really felt what this person was going through. So whoever out there that is going through this, what spirit was kind of telling me through that dream, I was kind of being shown that like, you should really look at this as a new chapter of your life that's starting. Because I'm getting that in the dream, you guys are wanting to explore this part of yourself more, because you realize that who you thought you were in the past, like, it's kind of different. It's not the same as like what you thought. Like, it's going to change a lot, because there's just a lot that goes into it, you know? So I do think that you should, in the dream, I kind of felt the need to look for the real dad, the biological dad, and to just to know more about myself, I guess, because you guys are aware of, like, you know, I can't say it right, psychological patterns, and how our parents and our genetics affect us, even if we're not even near our parents, or we don't grow near our parents. Like, if you are adopted, for example, like, you might have traits and habits that are like your adopted family, but you still have things that are just a part of your genetics, and just stuff that you've inherited from your DNA, from your ancestral lineage. So I do think that that part is extremely important to like understanding the self and the identity, because there are just certain things about us that are not gonna change, and if it does change, it's gonna change over time, or it's not gonna be like sudden. So yeah, I'm getting like this group, you're gonna learn a lot about yourself, and it's gonna help you understand yourself more, and just like get deeper into who you are, and just, you know, understanding the universe too, because I kind of feel like we are a creation of the universe. So we should also understand that we are the universe in a way. So we can channel messages for each other, we can telepathically communicate, we can do all types of stuff that are considered weird, or like there's just a lot in the universe that it's just like, you just can't explain it. When it happens, a lot of y'all have gone through stuff that you cannot explain. And this group, I'm really feeling the energy. Like, I really feel like I'm getting more into the general energy now, just talking about you collective. Basically, you guys have gone through a lot in your life. Like, you've been betrayed in your life too. I think this group, you've been through a lot of like dark stuff in your life, or you just been through a lot to the point where you might be a little bit pessimistic at times, or battle with like negative thought patterns and stuff. Like, and I'm seeing this group just feeling really betrayed. Like, this really is going to turn your life upside down. Some sort of truth that's going to come in from someone is going to turn your life upside down, and you guys are going to have to cry, okay? Let it out. Cry if you have to, punch a pillow, okay? You know, whatever you got to do to channel your emotions in a healthy way. And I do think that you guys should just be conscious of just the reality of life, I guess, you know, just as the bigger picture, I suppose, because we are all just out here learning, and nothing is certain, you know, like anything could happen to any of us at any time. You know, there's just certain things in life that we just cannot explain, or we won't be able to explain. But if we just take the lessons and we alchemize what we have gone through, we can become literal magicians. and we can literally do the best things and create the most beautiful things out of our pain and out of our sorrow. We can channel our energy into different things. And I do feel like emotions are kind of like a messenger to us, letting us know, hey, there's something going on internally that you should address. And that's why when we have heavy emotions and we have a lot of baggage, we might focus on like one specific thing. Like you may focus on something that's really, really negative too. So that ends up becoming like your focal point. And that shouldn't be your center of your life, and your thoughts and your reality should not ever, ever, ever just be complete shadow. That is literally like how you become like, you can just become just narcissistic and just full of yourself. And, there's just a lot that goes into it. So I do believe in having a balance in your life of both light and dark energies, because we have both for a reason. We can use both and we should use both. And if we do want too much of one or the other one, then we get like, I don't know, we get like spiritually ill pretty much. And then our body will send us messages through memories, through situations, through people, through whatever, and we can keep ignoring the messages if we want to, but they're still gonna be there regardless of if you're looking, because someone's gonna be looking. It could be a psychic person that can pick up on patterns and I almost cuss and stuff. But yeah, I just really felt that with that channeled message coming through. So I just wanted to give that little message for y'all. So collective, what do they need to know? What does this collective group need to know about this change in their life that's happening? Ooh, child. If you gotta cuss somebody out, I'm just saying, I don't blame you. That's all I gotta say. Especially with the Queen of Swords, like, speak your truth. This is like, I'm hearing set boundaries. You may want to set boundaries with this mother figure too. I'm getting like, you guys might be feeling like angry with your mom. I'm saying I don't blame y'all, but it's just important to kind of like stay level-headed about this. You guys are smart, you're intelligent, you're quick, you're smart, so you shouldn't act impulsively pretty much. But if you gotta like take no shit, do no harms. But if someone's giving you shit, then sometimes you gotta dish it back. So I do see like your energy is kind of coming off as like you're really growing. This group, you're like maturing. This is probably something that's going to help you mature in a way. I don't really know how to explain it, because maturity is like a process to me. Like you're not really ever like, oh, super mature or whatever, but you can be like more mature and like less immature, and you do become more wise as you gain wisdom. But you also can become super like gassed up and think you know everything, and then that's where the immaturity usually starts to manifest itself. And then we start to just make stupid mistakes, or we just lose track of like what it means to have like just be an adult, I guess. And just to be a queen, you have to take care of certain responsibilities. Like, yes, the queen is beautiful and she's a bad bee, but she still has things to handle, not just for herself but for her life. And she has to set boundaries, she has to take care of herself, she has to take care of her mental, her spiritual, her physical. So this is really about just communicating. Like, I'm seeing you guys could be sharing. I'm trying to see, what is this Queen of Swords clarified for this group, for this situation, for whatever this truth is. You're going to realize you can't do something that you wanted to do in the past, or there's something, I'm getting it could be something genetically for the group that's going to resonate with that message. I think it's going to be genetic. So I do think that with the Queen of Swords present, there's going to be a revelation about something you wanted to do. You can't do it anymore. You just have to reroute pretty much, and you have to expand elsewhere and go somewhere else. This is like a sudden change of plans, and kind of feeling irritated, because the Queen of Swords, like, she can feel like she can be an ice queen. That's the thing. You guys might struggle with like kind of just being a little bit cold to people at times, or just standoffish, because you're just going through a lot, and it's hard for you to talk about like what's going on. But you guys might, this is like you finally trusting your intuition and speaking your truth to people, telling the ugly truth. I'm hearing, because I got a message about, I was getting a memory of a time where I had to speak the truth to someone, and it was really scary for me because I felt like I was like, oh, if I tell this person, I'm gonna lose them forever. Like that's what I thought. But I kind of felt like, well, I'd rather them know the truth from me than hear it from someone else. That was like just the ultimate, I guess, ultimate like decision making part for me, where I was like, if I don't tell them, then who will? So I don't know. I just personally felt bad because like I don't like lying to my friends and being someone that they can't trust. Like that's just not cool to me. That's just like lame shit, and I don't want to be a lame bitch to myself. That's what matters to me the most. As long as I'm not a lame bitch to myself, then I think I'll be good with my life and just doing my own thing. So this is probably gonna be like your own type of vibe here, just feeling like you have to tell the ugly truth to people, and sometimes you might come off as a B, sometimes you might come off as cold, sometimes you might come off, but it's like, okay. And I want to cuss, but y'all, YouTube, be playing. But I do want to say that with the Three of Wands, Three of Wands, Three of Wands. Expansion. What was expanding? That got paused. This perfectly spirit. Trying to go. Yes, you guys, this has to do with the career. Some of you guys you had to change your career, and maybe if it's either you're changing your career or you're like changing your major and like what you're studying pretty much. So I do think that this group, there is a change of plans. That's what you guys need to know. Be prepared for a change of plans in your life, and know that it's going to be kind of hard for you guys to go through this and to make this change, but it will be worth it in the end. And they want you to trust your intuition, because your intuition is guiding you to the best path for yourself. You just have to trust it, and you know that it takes time, but everything is happening for a reason, and the wheel is always turning no matter what. So just continue to put your energy towards things that will benefit you. And even if you come across sudden changes, and this could be like a financial burden too. Some of you guys may have a sudden financial burden, like you may have gotten pregnant, or you could have experienced like a job loss, or you got fired. There's something like where you took an L pretty much, and now you're trying to like get back up on your feet and make more money and just kind of build for yourself. But make sure you just are open to changing your career route or to changing plans in some way, because this will really benefit you in learning how to let go of your fears around your money pretty much. This is about like releasing your fears surrounding money and how you make your money and how you navigate in the world with your money, being responsible, because some of you guys could have just been a little bit immature when it came to your money. And so yeah, like this is like not really, some of you guys were like partying, hanging out with friends, or getting involved with like people in situations that never benefited you, were never going to benefit you. But it was like you guys were stuck. You thought this was it. You thought this was the dream. You thought this was the life. Like you guys were literally, it was like you guys were under a spell. You guys were under some sort of spell where you were so emotional. It was like you were so full of your own emotions, or you were so full of how you feel about yourself and your confidence, like just getting gassed up by people that don't have your best interests. And so they gas you up towards things that aren't good for you. And then you kind of form attachments with these people, especially through trauma. Like you guys would go through trauma together, and then you may bond over those experiences. So you think that those people and that way of living is like so happy and like fun. And then when you wake up and you're like faced with real, like the real life or real people that come across your path and change it, you're like, wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I here for? Why am I doing this with these people that don't care about me, with these people that don't love me? Why am I ignoring my intuition? Why am I working so hard for something that is not real? Why am I chasing this dream that's literally not gonna bring me what I actually want? So this is really about y'all, like, I'm getting like emotional intelligence. You guys are really getting smarter in how to navigate in the world and being responsible. So that's what I really love about y'all. Okay, that's what I love here. Actually, yeah, let's see what's going on for this group. What do they need to know about themselves? What does this group need to know? This collective. One of the cards just flew out at me. So what I love about you is that you guys have learned to really love yourself. You've really learned to give to yourself. You've learned to receive love. You've learned to stop shutting out people who love you. And also what I love about this group, what you need to know is that you guys got this. You guys take your time. You watch people and you observe in a really in an intelligent way. Like, the way that you observe the world and your perspective is needed. And you need to know that the way that you see the world and the way that you view the world is unique here. 444 is a number that's coming out to me. And it's also raining too, y'all. So y'all can probably hear the rain in the background. But I just wanted to go ahead and record this video. Thank you guys, collective, for connecting with me in this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you at my next one. Peace out, y'all.